Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. Fun video today. Avalanche. There is so much happening on AVAX. Juicy returns. I'm talking 2, 3, 4, 5, 600% plus on blue chip assets. We as yield farmers, as market makers, as liquidity providers love when there's volume flowing through DEXs or chains or attracting TVL. We love it because we provide a service and we get paid the fees. So the more volume there is, the more swapping and selling and trading there is, we get paid those fees. And there's a lot of juicy stuff on AVAX. So I want to dig into a few. Now, you know, we love Orca. This is literally from like an hour and a half ago. There's some ridiculous returns being had over on Orca. I mean, from 0.6% to 1.2% to some experimental stuff I'm playing with there. But the point is that you're never stuck on just one DEX. You're not just stuck on Orca, or you're not stuck on, Uniswap V3s or PancakeSwap. I have exposure to AVAX. I'm in an AVAX BNB pool that's paying nicely, but you're not stuck to that or Turbo. So you can literally be in, this pool has just been performing for like 5-6 months now. I got an extra $774. I don't know how many times I've taken $800 or $1,000 of profit from this pool, but we want to build a business that keeps paying us. And so what we do is we'll go over to something like Crystal, which is the main tool we use. I went over to Avalanche and we can start looking at some really juicy positions. This wrapped AVAX USDC is really attractive right now. If I click on that, we can have a look. $165 million of volume flowing through Trader Joe. $12.2 million TVL, 911%. On Uniswap, if you want something on Uniswap, there's $1.4 million, and that's 369%. Now, Trader Joe is kind of clunky. We do prefer Uniswap, but if the yields are going to be so much higher on Trader Joe, I'm happy to use Trader Joe. That's at the 0.2% fee tier. Now, if I go on to DeFi Llama and I have a look at what is going on Avalanche at the height of the last bull run, there was $11 billion, $11 billion on average, around $8 billion of TVL on Avalanche. Right now, like 1.17. We got a 10x to get to the total value locked of where Avalanche was at. If we look at volumes, look at how much volume was flowing through the last bull run compared to now. This is very similar across most of the chains we can look at, which is why we're so excited for the bull run. Some people are already like, we're in a bull run. This is a very different bull run than we've ever seen. And we are nowhere near the volume that we got to enjoy last bull run. And so as liquidity providers, as market makers, as long as we're smart with our strategy and we stick to correlated pairs, the fees and the money we're going to earn is ridiculous. And that's why I keep preaching. I'm like, learn it now, master it now. Because there was a lot of volume. If you look at Solana, that's kind of the hot topic right now. But if we look at Solana, it was $10 billion in the last bull run. Right now, there is a bit of an uptick because there is a bit of a narrative around it, but we're at 3. Look at the volume, last bull run, compared to now. And remember, as liquidity providers, we get paid the fees. And so if I go on Trader Joe and I look at some of these pools, we get paid on volume. And there's more to it than that, but just basically, I want to put it really basic, is if there is $11 million of liquidity and there's $168 million of volume and there's $346,000 of fees generated in 24 hours, we're getting paid a piece of that. That's the game we're playing here. We're building a DeFi business. And so, 1% per day right now, I know that sounds so... People are still hurting, I think, from ROI Dapps type stuff. And like, I had no control of my funds. We have full control of our liquidity. And it is not out of this world to be earning 524% on blue chip assets. I've been in this again for 4 or 5 months. We've been talking about turbos. You can imagine the return you get. And we want infinite returns, by the way. We want risk-free returns. Well, Lucas, there's no such thing as risk-free. Correct. But if I'm in this for 90 days, or 100 days, and I get 100% ROI on it, I've pulled out so much money out of this pool, and now every week I can pull out $1,000 and I move it into more pools. And this is risk-free. That's the velocity of money. That's how we can take a piece of money, a chunk of money, get returns on it, pull out the initial, and then redeploy that initial, keep doing that and building assets that pay us. And so we're super excited for Avalanche. I think we're seeing an increase in volume, but we're far from where we want to be. And again, I think right now is the time to literally start putting the pieces in place so that as the market really starts heating up, because this is a different market than before, there's different type of money in here. There's institutional money, there's ETFs, there's Bitcoin ETFs. It's a different playing field and it excites the crap out of us. So there's some really cool opportunities to check out here on Avalanche, either on Trader Joe. Again, you can use a tool like Crystal or on Uniswap. Now, I will say too, is people are like, well, is it too late to get in? I'm like, we were doing a live call and I saw some of this, but it's like $80 earned overnight on just over $1,000. All-time high, $460 collected in 24 hours. All-time high, $86, and some other people. A record, $328 today. I'm astonished. Today was a record day, $141 in fees. And some people see this and they're like, well, is it all over? And I just showed you on DeFi Llama how far we are from the volumes that we can expect in a bull run. How far we are from it. And so I think this is going to continue into 2024 and it's only going to get better. Now is such a good time to get into this. And if you get into correlated pairs and you can ride price appreciation on both assets during the bull run and be earning a tremendous amount of fees, you are literally hacking the game. You're hacking the game. So with that said, I hope this video was helpful to you. What you're looking at here is the Underdog Investor Group. It's literally the price of a coffee per day. And there's people earning 460 fees, dollars every single day, which is a pretty good ROI on the price of a coffee. Just start. You've got to start. You got to commit to this stuff. So the portfolio review section is a really cool section of the UIG where you can literally see portfolios from people earning $200-$300 per day in all their positions and ranges, to people just a step or two ahead of you, to Crypto Phil is part of our community, to really juicy positions and portfolios. And then we do a review every week as well, which is a lot of fun. So there's a lot of value in this group, a lot of value in the DeFi Earner Portfolio Challenge. Obviously, you have questions and a chat, and there's a massive amount of community in here. And we have a live call pretty much every single day. So, you can watch the replays, you can join them, you can ask your questions, you can come in, learn something every single day. This is a family. It's not even a community anymore. It's literally a family. We'd love for you to be a part of it if it feels aligned with you. We do over 20 to 30 hours of research every single week to bring you 6 positions every single week, 6 pools that are the highest paying, highest yielding, or most stable pools. We do all the TA for you, and then we bring it to you in a nice package report every Friday, and 1 or 2 positions on Wednesdays. So tremendous amount of value for those who see it. So with that said, I'm going to end it there. Check out AVAX, check out what's going on, and I will leave some videos here and here and here and here for your viewing educational pleasures. Do check them out. Dive into this YouTube channel, subscribe, like the video, all that fun stuff. Commit to this stuff. It is the greatest opportunity as of right now, and I think over the next few years, the opportunity is only going to get juicier. So do check it out. With that said, we'll talk soon.